Good morning, everyone. This is Adam with A Game, and I have a special message right now. If you feel like things aren't going the way you want them to go in your life, and you might be getting some signals and some signs from the universe that it is time to make some changes. If you feel like you're just being pulled towards something, that you are constantly having thoughts that you're just not feeling fulfilled for whatever reason in your career, in a relationship, in whatever it is, you're just missing something. Follow your heart. Follow what you're hearing inside. And you might be getting signs in many forms. For example, I've been seeing the number 1111 on the clock like every day. And apparently that means there's a process, some kind of spiritual awakening happening. And I think about like how that is happening, and how I've been doing a lot of meditation recently, like almost every day. I've been wanting to learn more about chakras and the energy that's inside you, and how your internal energy can be blocked or it can be flowing smoothly, and thinking about how what's been going on in my life over the last few years has resulted in some blockages, some energy blockages, and just how that has been coming out in different forms. So that has caused me to make some changes in my relationships with other people, my decisions to start up A Game, and really following what my heart is telling me to do. So I wanted to talk about this because I feel like so many people out there are struggling with blocked energy as a result of not following what your heart is telling you to do, not listening to what you're hearing that you would rather do with your life. And I know this stuff is a little weird, it's a little deep, and it might be a little hard to understand, and at one point, if I had listened to somebody telling me to do this, I'd be like, you're full of it. Like, what are you talking about? You're crazy. But it is real. It is absolutely real. The universe will speak to you, and it will tell you what you need to do. If you just have a little faith, and you just have to listen, have to look for it, have to look for those signs, have to be open to it. You have to want to be open. I remember a few months ago, I was filling out, I was just doing a little project for myself, for a little personal growth, and I was setting some goals. And I was setting some goals in some different areas of my life, like where I wanted to be and how I wanted to feel. And one of them was about being spiritual. And I've, traditionally not really been a very spiritual person. I would go to church, but I never really, believed in God, if I want to say. But I always felt like there was something more out there. And so I wrote down, one of my goals is I wanted to start becoming a little more spiritual. I have a brother and sister that are more spiritual. They go to church, they pray, they really have inspired me, because I really look up to them. I see them as good people, and they're honorable. I respect them. They have good things happening